So I finally got an additional project, which was very fun, but smaller and not directly necessary to go to the next quantitative level for me. I was really fond of this project, like some blockchain, on-chain stuff, monitoring, and so on, which is in and of itself like a great thing to do, but not necessarily up my alley, and I do not have much of an existing edge there. Um, so really digging there does not make sense for me. It is a good thing to do in general, but for me it is not a necessary step for the next quantitative jump. Um, what I should do is the boring thing is just focus on developing things that directly influence my edge, which is mostly related to sentiment dynamics against the price changes. Very basic idea at the core. I got very good at using it. Um, and this is my money printer, and it makes no sense to go away from my money printer and try doing other things, which are very fun and less boring, but boring makes money. Now, I got this thing. I will be focusing on improving my execution on my edge, on my main edge, now, and hopefully for as long as I don't have a team. With a team, it will be possible to explore more things, but for now, I just cannot afford doing it. Um, so this is great as long as it don't pick up more stupid things. I'm doing really good, and other than that, today questionable internet, like you can hear crickets out there because I'm in the middle of nowhere, but somehow there's gonna be a cable internet here tomorrow, so I just want to screw it with the slow Wi-Fi, and was reading books/blogs for the half the day. And first of all, I love Matclad. Matclad is amazing. I have learned so much more than I thought I would. I'm always amazed at just how many, how much pure gold is there in uh, reading blogs or uh, specific books. Books are very general and very often specific on the topic. So if you know what exactly you're researching, it makes sense to do books or like the general on the theme, and they tackle some side of it. Blogs just work. People expressing things which they are struggling or through in the moment, and it's difficult to specifically. It's difficult to find the things if you don't know what you're looking for. So reading such blogs of the best people in the game has been huge. I cannot describe how much value I have gotten out of it, not only today but throughout throughout my doing so. Anyways, do read blogs. Start with Malclad if you're a developer. Malclad is amazing. It's just golden content. So much information per um, symbol, and I think I've read on average each his blog was twice. There are many more others. I think I've linked some on my GitHub, .github repo in my GitHub, but that might change later. I don't know. Anyways, once you start, new options will start popping up. It's relatively easy to go from there. Most important thing is just understand the value it can give, which I think it will for many people, many programmers. anyways, that's today. Tomorrow, at some point, I'll get cable. Until I get cable, I will continue reading because this is huge. Every single time I underestimate how much value I will get from it. Obviously, it's important to implement it, but I do, and I also make notes in my standardized formats. I reformatted my new interest in like best practices, which repo which I link from all my new repositories. Like have best practices with stylistic recommendations, with architecture recommendations. So on. So it's a single source of truth on how code should be written, and this is also helpful. And obviously important to implement it in practice, which I'm trying to do, but it's difficult to do it quickly, not getting distracted from what I'm reading. So, but for now, making notes in the form at which I arrived by now, and just as in the general structures is working very well, and it practically guarantees that I will follow it at some point, like but I will follow it when the time comes. So I really love how what the structure I arrived at with not taking, at least for programs specifically, and this allows just consume content much more quickly and much more efficiently. Uh, Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow.